What's up, guys? And today we got the heavily requested Isaiah Crowell bruising back in zone blocker chemistry, and I do have that chemistry up, so keep that in mind. 5'11", 90 speed, 93 agility, 93 ball carry, 90 juke, 93 truck, 91 carry, 94 excel, 80 elusiveness. Now he does also have a 90 spin with a 90 juke and an 88 stiff arm with the chemistry boosted at least. Now 90 speed, 94 excel. Just like Toby Gerhardt, man, you can feel that, that takeoff speed, the acceleration. But stuff like this will happen, man. You get chased down from behind. He does not have, that deep speed, to escape defenders too often. So these type of runs right here, not gonna happen too often. Now, naturally, the guy that I'm going to be comparing him to is Toby Gerhardt, and right here, when it came to breaking tackles, that's exactly who you reminded me of. It's almost like they played so similar in almost every aspect. Not every aspect, but almost every aspect. So if you play with Toby Gerhardt and you play with Isaiah Crowell, I'm sure you would agree with me for the most part. I mean, look at this play. He broke like 2 or 3 tackles and dragged the final guy into the end zone. And just like Gerhardt, man, his acceleration really does help him, and his agility does help, like zigzag through the middle, to get yards that way. And like I said, he did fall forward pretty often, and he was pretty decent at breaking tackles. So if you want to run between tackles like this, you can definitely find success that way. But even you see right there, man, once again, you're not going to get very far with his speed sometimes. Now this was my biggest knock on the card. He only took like 5 hit sticks. He fumbled twice. Technically he fumbled like 4 times, but 2 of those times were like in the same game, and we all know, once you fumble once, you're fumble prone with that player. So that's why I didn't count that too often. But man, I did not like the fact that he fumbled twice after only 5 hit sticks. That's not a very good percentage. And if I would have kept letting him get hit sticks, who knows how many more times he would have fumbled. And right there, when it came to catching, had 0 drop passes, so not too much of a concern there. And right here, as far as the bad plays and the struggle points, I know he has 90 spin and 90 juke and 93 agility, but for whatever reason, to my surprise, I really just could not get that going either. Now, in my opinion, trucking was not his best thing. That was his second best thing. Because you see right here, you can definitely pull off some nice animations, but what I think he did best was stiff arming. Now, I'm not talking about the animations. I'm just talking about the drags themselves, because there are a few running backs out there that when you try to stiff arm, you don't even get the drag. You just get tackled immediately for no extra yards. At least with the drag animation, at least you're getting like 2-3 extra yards. Like right there, see what I'm saying? I got like 2 or 3 extra yards right there. So, and of course right there he did get one or two animations. So I think the stiff arm is the way to go with him. So that's gonna wrap this up, guys. And right now he goes for about 25,000. To me, that's a pretty solid price for the way he played. A solid power back. And here's what's crazy. I know Toby Gerhardt is a 96 overall, and he goes for a big time, so much more than Crowell. But honestly, on the field, there was not a huge difference. Yes, I do feel Gerhardt is better at trucking, but that's really about it. He's not like faster. He's not like gonna break more tackles. They're so similar in so many ways. So if you're trying to decide who to go with and you want to save coins, man, just go with Crowell. See what he can do for you. And guys, that's gonna wrap this up. My next review is going to be Sterling Sharp on defense. It's going to be Glover. I really need to find out how to say that guy's name. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, man. I'll see you boys later. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.